today's video, I want to help you again increase your bass drum speed and bass drum technique with a really fun exercise of actually doing open stroke rolls between your hands and your bass drum. Okay, this is something that you hear a lot in gospel music and funk music and jazz and rock and roll and metal, everything. It's these amazing, just ripping through these fills, and they're combining their hands with their feet in open stroke rolls. And it's actually pretty simple, though it's not easy. So let's talk about the simplicity of it. An open stroke roll between your hands and your feet simply is 1, 2. So notice again the technique in the corner of your screen with the bass drum. Heel up, toe down, using a lot of your muscles in your calf and whatever the front muscle is to control the bass drum as you are playing it. You don't want to be all over the place and sloppy. You just want to be controlled and your technique to be on point. So again, open stroke roll is 2 hits on the top, 2 hits on the bottom. Now, as you play that and as you practice that, slowly work it up to speed. But again, focus more on technique than the speed, because you don't want to be sloppy with the bass drum. Otherwise, it's like an open stroke roll. If you've ever taken drum lessons or you've in concert percussion and they want you to do a roll, that's different than an open stroke roll. You want the clarity, you want the differentiation between the notes in an open stroke roll as opposed to a buzz roll. None of this buzz roll stuff when you're playing technical drums, especially with working up speed of your bass drum. So again, open stroke roll, let's work it around the kit just with our right hand. So right, foot, okay? Let's change it up. Let's do 1 round with the right hand, 1 round with the left hand. Because on top of learning bass drum technique and speed, we want to, again, work on independence in our drumming. So let's do 1 round with our right hand, 1 round with our left hand, and then we'll work it up to speed. Left hand. Even faster, we want to start working on making this sound like it's an open stroke roll, because right now it just sounds like hits. And what I'm talking about is see what I mean? And what's even more fun is when you work it into a groove. So see what I did there? It's all variations of the same open stroke concept of 2 on the kick, 2 on the hands, but I'm changing it up. And you can change it up even with your hands. It doesn't always have to be 1 hand. It can be 2 hands. Or change it up. Work it up to speed. You got all of these fun things. I'm going to turn the snares off a little bit so you can hear it a little bit more clearly. See how as you work on that, it's going to build up speed and it's going to allow you to do some really fun things on the drums. But again, make sure it's clear, make sure it's tight, make sure it's real precise in your playing. learning the open stroke roll, but that's for a later video. I hope this was helpful. Again, work on that exercise, work it up to speed, and it will help increase your speed and your bass drum technique over time. Again, you're not going to get this overnight, and that's okay. But if anything, just take baby steps getting closer to being a more technical and in-pocket drummer. And if you like this video, remember to like and subscribe. Tell your friends if they're drummers and they want to learn more about how to become a better drummer, more technical drummer. I would love to help. Again, I'm making these videos so that you become a better drummer.